How's it going, everybody? It's me, Jim. It is with a heavy heart that I have to announce to you that Chien-Pao is gone. It's been banned with a 69% majority. Everyone's favorite Weavile Pokemon. Folks, from day one I didn't like Chien-Pao. From day one I thought, what was wrong with Weavile? Why did you have to... I think that Chien-Pao proves that Pokemon... You know, you guys... Some of you guys think that everything Game Freak does is sacred, but I think that Chien-Pao proves that what Game Freak does is complete random nonsense, because they went ahead and nerfed Weavile. They got rid of Weavile's best options, Knockoff and Triple Axle. And so that would suggest, okay, we think Weavile's too strong. But then they'd go, okay, what if we just make Chien-Pao, who is literally Weavile but way better? What if we just made Weavile but far better? And to no one's surprise, this Pokemon has been dominating since the beginning. And listen, I made a video about this topic, and I thought that maybe Chien-Pao shouldn't be banned, because even though it's broken and clearly dominating the game, I was like, you know, maybe we need this in the game. We need some kind of strong breaker that threatens everything. But thinking back on that, I think that that's foolish. I think what really changed my mind was actually watching the Week 2 SBL replays. When I watched those replays, I was starting to fall asleep, watching the same team over and over again on my screen, which was, you get a choice band Chien-Pao, and then you get a bunch of Pokemon with pivoting moves. And what you do is you go to the pivoting Pokemon, you select U-turn, you go to Chien-Pao, and you click Terradark Crunch. And that's the game plan of the team, is getting Chien-Pao in and clicking Terradark Crunch, which kills everything. Doesn't matter if you resist, doesn't matter what. You're probably getting two-shot by Terradark Crunch. Even if you're Dondozo with the world's largest defense, you're getting two-hit by Terradark Crunch. I was starting to get sick of it. I was starting to get sick of what I was seeing. And listen, I think that, you know, a metagame can exist with a broken Pokemon centralizing it. There are examples of this. Okay, that's something that we need to understand, though, is that when the broken Pokemon centralizing stuff is broken in a very one-dimensional way, where it's just like Weavile 2, but now it can get adaptability and select one move. It's like when Dracovish was OU, and the game centered around Dracovish selecting one move. So there were answers to Dracovish. There was counterplay. There were ways to threaten it. There were ways to build around it, to consider it. But the metagame that Dracovish created was not interesting. If you look at tournament games from that time, you will not be having a good time watching them, because it's just a couple of Dracovish gamers. Both teams have Dracovish. Both teams have Seismitoad. It's just like, okay, let me go to Dracovish. Oh, but are they going to go to Seismitoad? Let me do a thing. It's idiotic when a metagame centers around one broken guy that is broken in a very one-dimensional way like that. I think that's the problem. And I think if we want more variety, if we want more variety and a better game to watch and to play, banning Chien-Pao is a positive thing to do, folks, in my eyes. But there's more. There was another ban. What? Smogon just bans everything, man. They do. They do just ban everything. They banned a literal emu. It's just an emu and it's been banned. What did it do? What could an emu do? This is the mistake everyone makes, is assuming that an emu is an innocent creature that could cause no harm. This is false. This is a falsehood. Okay? Emus are an animal species that are known to start war and conflict, and we need to wipe them out before it gets too much. Okay. The emus have had a false sense of security for too long, and I'm happy to say that we have understood the threat for what it is, and the entire council voted to ban the emu. Look, folks. If any of you guys are pro Espathra in the comments, please explain it to me, because who likes this Pokemon? This is a stupid Pokemon. This is a Pokemon for psychotic people. If you like this Pokemon, you're a psycho. I don't know what to say. It speed boosts up and kills everything. And then you have to guess what Terra type it has, and then... Is losing to this thing fun? Do you feel like I could have done something to play around Espathra? It's just like... Every turn you got to worry about this thing. It's an exhausting experience playing against this stupid thing. Worrying about it potentially snowballing outside of your control. And I'm glad it's... I don't know if it's broken or if... Okay, maybe it's alright. I'm happy that it's banned. I don't know. In a selfish sense, I am happy that this is gone because I didn't enjoy it. Now, we were all celebrating when Chi-Yu and Cyclizar got banned, and we were saying, you know what? The meta's fixed now. Everything's going to be fine. And then, of course, there were more problems. I've seen some people saying that Garganical is fine. Listen, Garganical is not fine. Garganical is a huge problem. Garganical, there is counterplay to it, but the game is centering around it too much. We're seeing Covert Cloak on most competitive teams now, which I think that is emblematic of a big issue. It's like when teams would run Shed Shell to be anti-Dugtrio. When you're forcing an item slot to be used to counter a specific move on a specific Pokemon, I think that that's a sign that things are not epic. Not epic at all. I don't know though. Does the community disagree? Do we like Garg? Do we like it? I don't like it. I think it's one of the most annoying defensive Pokemon ever made. I also think that it's more centralizing than any other defensive Pokemon I've ever seen. Besides, I think like the only other defensive Pokemon to be banned in history was Mega Sableye in Gen 6. Or like Deoxys Defense all the way back in Gen 5, I think. There might be other examples. Defensive Pokemon don't usually get banned, but in my eyes, Garganical is too centralizing. I don't know. I mean, just watch SPL. Are you guys sick of the Garganical mirrors? Where one's cursing up, one's salt curing the other one, and they're just sitting there roosting, clicking salt cure over and over? Isn't it hell on earth? Isn't this hell on earth? And the thing is that Pokemon Home will make this much more manageable. Right now, there's nothing in the game. I think Pokemon Home will add Magic Guard guys, right? Or like something, some anti-salt cure thing, something that could come in on Garganical, set up on it, and punish it at least. I feel like right now the options for that are limited or weird. That's the thing, is that this broken stuff is more pronounced in a metagame with less options. Once Pokemon Home comes out, all this stuff will come back anyway. We'll reset to square one. So, maybe Chien-Pao will be fine in the home meta because of all the new stuff that can now counter it, that makes it less crazy. Maybe Espathra, we're going to have the perfect thing that counters it as well. I don't know. It's possible. Chi-Yu might be fine. The thing about Chi-Yu is just that nothing can switch in against it, but that's because of limited options. So maybe if something like Heatran is in the game, maybe suddenly Chi-Yu's alright. Who knows? Anyway. That's all I have to say about that. What do you guys think of the bans? Smogon bans everything? You guys furious? You guys liked going to Chien-Pao clicking Terra Dark, and that's the whole game? Well, go play Ubers and do that. That'll work in Ubers probably. You can threaten everything there too. And you can use your favorite guy's Iron Bundle up there too. That'll be fun for you guys. That'll be awesome. Go enjoy yourselves. Go have a good experience. I'll see you later. Goodbye.